Welcome back, folks. It is a wonderful Thursday evening. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump right into the forecast. As we take a look at those weather headlines, we're going to still notice those temperatures are slowly decreasing. We're about 5 to 10 degrees below those seasonal averages for the afternoon hours, and that's just due to that cloud coverage that's continued to stay over the western slope, and actually that increased humidity levels were quite a few percentages higher than what we're typically used to, and our dew point is getting closer to that temperature as well, especially during the evening hours. So that's what's bringing those cooler temps. And we've got that chance for tropical thunderstorms moving on through from those southern areas, at least through Friday, where we could expect up to 1.5 inches of rainfall in the next 48 hours. But by the weekend, those tropical thunderstorms are going to move out of the area, and some dry air is headed on in. And speaking of that dry air, we're still looking at moderate weed and moderate mold pollen hanging on out for us here on the western slope, with a little bit of some grasses, and tree season is over in terms of pollen, so we don't have any of that. But if you're irritated at any of these, definitely be cautious as you're headed out and about. Now, our highs from earlier today, I mentioned we are on that cooler side of things, feeling 79 in Grand Junction, 76 in Montrose, Delta, the warmest at 84, Montrose at 78, and even those higher elevation regions from the afternoon temperatures feeling in those mid to upper 70s. Now, our almanac will show us we're usually used to 89 degrees this time of year, but we're 10 degrees shy of that on the high end of things. In the low end, there's not actually much variation in those nighttime to daytime temperatures, because we are hanging out at 67 this evening instead of our typical 60. And I still have Lincoln hanging out with me for the dog walking forecast tomorrow. Very similar temperatures are headed our way. 9 a.m. feeling 72, noon 79, and 3 p.m. 78. We'll notice while all those little icons are showing thunderstorms all throughout the day tomorrow. So keep that in mind if you're headed out and about, and please feel free to send me a photo of your pup at jsage@carryxtv.com. Speaking of temperatures, 6 to 10 days out, so about a week, we're still looking at a 40% chance above temperatures in the Grand Valley. So after the next 48 hours pass, as soon as we get into late Saturday and into Sunday, that's when that dry air is going to move on in, and that increase in temperatures can be expected. But as we also look into tomorrow with those warmer temperatures, we still have that rain potential moving on up from those southern areas. So that remnant moisture from that tropical system continues to bring all of that through the Four Corners region and scattered even through Alamosa, through that Rangeley area, and moving on towards that Front Range even into the evening. Now, I do want to chat about our short-term forecast as we look into 10:30 p.m. tonight. Scattered showers, like I mentioned, those early morning hours or late night hours, looking at 3 a.m., clear skies, well, a little bit of some cloud coverage. And as we look into tomorrow afternoon, we are looking at the Front Range getting the bulk of that moisture, but we're still expecting some dispersed showers through the evening. And I want to chat about flash floods. I know there's not a warning out quite yet, but it's in those mountainous river and stream areas, low-lying urban areas, and storm drains and culverts. Keep that in mind if you're close to any of those areas. If you're driving, don't forget, if it seems dangerous, turn right around. Now, that 40% chance of rain is going to continue into tomorrow, and as soon as Saturday and Sunday roll on in, more sunshine is expected for Grand Junction. And same in Montrose, that chance for rain sticking around at least until early Saturday, but that early work week has that increase in temperatures headed our way.